Happy holidays, the 12 days of numbers. Jingle bells, Glenda smells, Polly's not okay. Wife's in jail, can't make bail, oh, and this guy, he got tased. Walking across the land with a camera in their hand. Because they have no job, post office they will stand. Harassing people too, for AdSense revenue. Acting like a jackwagon is all they'll ever do. Oh, jingle bells, conflict sells, now they're getting paid. They don't care about our rights, I hope they get pepper sprayed. Numbskulls in handcuffs and good window smashes. Morons arrested for all their trespasses. P. Barnes and his infamous in-court tasing. These are a few of my favorite things. When they misquote Poster 7, and it makes me mad. I just remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. On the first day of dumbness, Mike Gravelin gave to me Blendino without attorney. On the second day of dumbness, Regical gave to me 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the third day of dumbness, Van Bellen gave to me dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the fourth day of dumbness, Artie gave to me 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsits, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 5th day of dumbness, Schrodinger gave to me 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 6th day of dumbness, Team Skeptic gave to me 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 7th day of dumbness, Vilified gave to me 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 8th day of dumbness, Familia gave to me douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 9th day of dumbness, Unclean Hands gave to me 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 10th day of Christmas, Dr. Dick gave to me 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 11th day of dumbness, Kid Rocks gave to me best action ever, 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish ones, dumb UK subset, 2 tasty tasings, and Blandino without attorney. On the 12th day of dumbness, Palmetto gave to me. No nonsense, trooper, best action ever. 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs. 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows a smash. 4 Moorish morons, dumbs, UK subset, 2 tasty tasings, and Blandino without attorney.
All right. Hello. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show on this wonderful Wednesday. It's hump day. Anyway, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Mike, hey, Mike. Oh, I love hump day. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Oh, my goodness gracious me. It's so great to see so many beautiful, wonderful, fantastic people here again this morning, just like every other day. And look at me, I'm chilling in my chair. That's right. We'll get into that in a minute. But first of all, let's start the show like we always do with our THX certified George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and James Cameron approved special effects extravaganza. All right, check it out. Peter Jackson got involved too. He loves this thing. Check it out. All right. So I got to get used to this, man. So here's what happened. Those of you who've been following along know I had some problems with my computer chair. The base cracked. So instead of buying a new chair, I realized it was like literally a third of the price. Like a new chair was like $150 or just $50 for replacement parts. So I bought the new parts, got them from Amazon last night. So I installed them last night. I actually finished this morning. And the piston, like the actual, it's not a spring. I always called it a spring, but it's actually a piston. But the replacement one, the one that I had was rated at 500 pounds. So I was like, the way I'm always bouncing and going nuts when I do the happy dances, maybe I should get a better one. So I got one that was rated for 1,000 pounds. And let me tell you something. I don't know, you can't tell from here, but I'm lifting my feet up. This thing is solid as a rock. It's insane. So I'll still be bouncing because I know it can handle it. But the chair itself is not bouncing with me. So it's actually going to be a better leg workout for me. So I got that to look forward to. All right. And so what I wanted to say, because I thought this was so cool. So to replace the piston, you have to take the old piston out to put the new one in. And I couldn't figure out how to get it out. So I Googled it. And it showed me this whole video about you take a pipe wrench and you put it on as tight as you can, and you just forever until you get the sucker to pop out. And I'm like, oh, great. That looks like a lot of fun. But then I'm looking at the box of the piston I ordered, and it said it had an extraction kit. And I'm like, what the heck does that mean? So no instructions, of course. Why would it come with instructions, ladies and gentlemen? That might help. So I had to Google that as well. And I found a video where they showed how to use the extraction kit. Whoever invented this thing deserves a raise because it is absolutely genius in its simplicity. So you got the chair here, you got the piston here, and you got the long piston, and you got to extract it from the chair, the base, and it doesn't want to come out. So this is the extraction kit. This was brilliant in its simplicity. So this moves back and forth. These two screws come out, so you can take it all the way apart because it's attached, right? So you're not going to be able to slide it on. So you take it apart and then you clamp it on and tighten it. So there's two of them. The first one you leave loose. Where's the old piston? Oh, I put it away. So let's pretend that this is the old piston, right? So you get the first piece on there and you leave it loose. Then you get the second piece and you put it on there and you make it super tight so it won't budge. You got these screws here to tighten it up. You make it super tight so that this piece will not budge. It's not going to go that way at all. And this is where it gets brilliant. Comes with these 2 screws that you screw in here, pushing down. So as you tighten this screw, since this piece isn't going to move now, but you left this one loose, this piece is going to start to move that way, and it's going to push this piece off. As you get tighter and tighter and tighter, this goes down and down further until it pushes it out, instead of grabbing it with a pipe wrench and wrestling with it until your arms fall off. I hope whoever invented these things got a raise. I even wanted to email the company and tell them. That was great. That was part 1. Part 2 of the extraction, both places I looked were the same thing. Once you get it out of there, then to get the wheels off, you got to bash it with a hammer. And yesterday, I'm sitting here, and I got this tiny little kit, toolkit with a tiny little hammer. So tink, 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 nothing. Thing wouldn't budge. So then this morning, I'm like, oh wait, I got a real toolkit in the other room with a real hammer. So I grabbed the real one, bam, fell right out. Done. So that was easy peasy, power soaky, lemon squeezy, awesome sausage McGee. Good stuff. All right. So that's part 1. Part 2. Yesterday was Tuesday. Oh, and by the way, also just FYI, right off the bat, I have like a stuffy nose today and stuff. It's cold out again. It's Florida cold, right? So it's 50, but that's cold here, I guess. So anyway, so if I, whatever, it's because I got a stuffy nose and all that, but I'm all right. Sore throat a little bit too. Yeah, tell me your life story. Okay, I was born in Chicago, in the low rent neighborhood, and yeah, it wasn't fun. Anyway, yesterday was Tuesday, and you guys know that every Tuesday I go to the movies. And yesterday I saw Godzilla, so I know you guys are chomping at the bit to get my Godzilla review. Shut up. Let me tell you guys something. That movie, Godzilla -1, because there's a lot of Godzilla stuff going on right now. -1, that's what it's called. That was a great freaking movie. Holy crap. Like, I loved it so much. And I'm sorry. Behind the scenes stuff. It's all good. It's hilarious though. Anyway, I love you guys. Best fans in the world. All right. So, I could kind of tell because I was like the only adult in the theater. It was all teenagers and kids. But I could tell by the reaction of the audience that a lot of people had the wrong sort of expectations. Because if you're going to see Godzilla -1 and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to see giant monsters smashing stuff and all that, that does happen, of course. It's a Godzilla movie. But I could tell that there were people there who went there with that in their minds. I'm going to go watch a fun movie about giant monsters smashing stuff. And then when you get there and you watch the movie, what you're actually watching is a movie about a Japanese soldier after World War II suffering from PTSD, trying to resolve, make peace with his past, with what happened to him during the war, and to finally, for the first time in decades, find happiness. And just like any good story, you have your characters, their goals, and then there's an obstacle to their goals. All Godzilla is the obstacle. That's it. Within the story arc of the characters, which is what this movie's about, again, You got a guy who's suffering from PTSD after World War II, trying to come to terms with what happened during the war and trying to finally find happiness. But the obstacle that's in the way of him being able to do that is Godzilla, but also his own mental issues as well. He has to fight all of that and get past all of it in the end. So I don't think the majority of the people in the theater were expecting a character drama slash love story. I thought it seems like they were thinking, okay, where's the giant monsters all killing each other and stuff? Again, yeah, it's a Godzilla movie, so yeah, Godzilla's in it. And the Godzilla parts are fantastic as well, but it's not about him, it's about the people. And the what matters to me in any movie is whether or not I actually care about what's happening to the characters. Because one of the biggest problems with a lot of movies, even Godzilla movies, again, there's almost 40 of them now. That's number 38. If they were numbered, this would be part 38. There are ones that are character driven, but you don't care about the characters, so you're just sitting there waiting. Where's Godzilla? Where's Godzilla? Where's Godzilla? And again, I kind of got that vibe from some of the people in the theater. So Godzilla is a metaphor of a soldier's torment, very deep. That's what I'm talking about, Graham. See, because when they first started advertising this film, the reason why I got so excited for it was they were advertising it as they're going back to the original idea. Because the original Godzilla movie was a metaphor for World War II. Now, it came out in the 50s, like right after the war. That's what it was all about. It had nothing to do with giant monsters and stuff. The giant monster represented nuclear war, literally, at the time. And was the only country ever. Am I? Gotta wait for the waiting to be waited all day long. So anyway, yeah, that was the thing. It seems like some people had the idea when they said they were going back to the original idea for this movie of Godzilla, that they were talking about the original idea of it being a big scary monster. But no, the original idea of the movie being an actual film, you know? And Godzilla is just the obstacle. It's all about the characters and what they're going through and the struggles. And I'll tell you something. I like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would give it 4 stars. The only I don't want to like I want to get into it, but I don't because I don't want to give away any spoilers for anyone who actually wants to see it. But Godzilla is an action-based series. A storytelling version is different and definitely a fresh take on it. Yes. Again, that's one of the reasons why I love this movie. I absolutely would give it 4 stars. Again, the only problem I had with it at all, if I had any gripe that I had to mention, was the little girl is a key character. They should tell Godzilla's story like I was just a lizard, then radiation turned me into a monster. Now I spend my days wrecking Tokyo because they won't let me be. Yeah, right? Exactly. Tell a movie from Godzilla's point of view. Yeah. Leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. Voodoo prefers Godzilla 96 over the MonsterVerse Godzilla and Japanese Godzilla. Zap and smack him, please. Dude, Snafu, Zilla got killed by Godzilla because everybody hates Zilla so much. Yes. And he likes him better. He deserves a tasing for that.
Oh, yeah, man. Seriously, Matthew Broderick in that movie was so good. Man, don't nobody care about no stupid Ferris Bueller, man. No. Godzilla with Matthew Broderick. That's the picture, dude. Yeah. You guys know I got good taste. Thanks for the 5 sniff. Oh, wait. It's zap and smack. You're not going to do that, are you, Hez? Ow! Holy crap, Hammer. I guess By the way, oh crap.
By the way, one of those comments was by Will X, who is going to be a guest on a future episode of the Saturday Night Snafu. All right. We're excited for that one over here at the Frauditor Follies channel. So anyway, yeah. Ultimately, like I say, the only issue I had with the movie is the little girl is a key character. Like, she is extremely important to the story. And in my opinion, the little girl that they cast in the role couldn't freaking act at all. But she could cry on command. And I think that's how she got the part. Because that's all she does. No, it's I don't know. I love the movie. I thought it was great, but every time she had a scene, I was just like eye contact, like she's supposed to be talking to her dad, but it looks like she's looking at whoever her trainers are. And they're like, hey, okay, yeah, say the line. I don't know. Godzilla's misunderstood. He's just trying not to be filmed in public. It's the Frauditors' fault. They keep filming him against his will. Pepper spraying him with tanks. Holy crap, hammer sauce. Oh, man. Godzilla -1 was a fantastic movie. I loved it. But again, it's not an action movie. It's a character drama. Absolutely. Little Chihuahua Big World was first. You get the first ever happy dance in my newly repaired computer chair. Let's go. All right, yes. Wow. This thing is solid, man. Holy crap. That new piston is insane. All right. Kingstew 2000. Good morning, all. Everybody. All of you. Cliff Hickson. Good day, kiddies. Good day, Cliff. All right. Good to see ya. Greg Jonick is here. Good morning, Little Chihuahua Big World. Good morning, Greg Jonick. Billy Yank was last. First to last. Everything in between. From the alpha male to Kenny Omega. You're a pro wrestling fan. You got that one. All right, Nicody, what's up? Oh, hi there. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the fantastic, the amazing, the beautiful, my producer, Ray Ray is here. Right here. Hey, Ray Ray, you want to say a quick hello to the peoples? All right, that was quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, P. Barnes says, ouch. That's right, P. Barnes II, my secretary, another one of the amazing people who work really hard behind the scenes to help this channel. Thank you, P. Barnes, for everything you do for the show. All right. Greg Jonah, Little Chihuahua, P. Barnes, Cliff Hickson, Scott Ammo, Griffey is here. All the way from Australia, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. This quokka-eating, emu-beaten Aussie man is here. Shut up. Ow. I asked for it. Cliff Hickson, Nicody, Little Chihuahua, Pete Barnes, Terry Barnes, the Barnes family's here. Good morning, my friends. God bless you all, and God bless you too. Absolutely, positively, all day long. Yes. Carl's Order of the Squirrels, the meme maker. I knew somebody was going to say something. I knew it. Ray and I were talking about it before the show because usually I have the stream up by 6:30. Today, I didn't get it up until like 6:42 or something. And she's like, somebody's going to say something. I know it. I know it. That's awesome. Let's see. What else do we got here? Greg Tonic, P. Barnes, Little Chihuahua, Big World. And ladies and gentlemen, Stefan St. Germain. All right. That tyrant. He calls me a tyrant because I kept this cupcake locked up forever, but she's back. She was back last Saturday. She's going to be back this Saturday. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, don't forget, I didn't mention it yet, so how would you know to remember? She's got a new video out, too. We're going to start the show after my greetings with the new Frauditor News Network video. Yes, yes. Vestige of Peace is here, giving out hugs to everybody. We love hugs. What could be better? That's right. Cynthia Karenshaw's here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, y'all. Good morning to you, too, Cynthia. All right. All right, let's see who else is here today. Oh, let's check the names and see who else we find. Zerzu Zyquern! Yeah! Yeah. If you haven't checked out Zerzu's channel, what are you waiting for? Get your butt over there and check it out. He does a lot of like Mandela Effect and Flat Earth stuff, but he also makes fun of idiots as well. Oh, wait a minute. He talks about flat earthers and he makes fun of idiots. Aren't they the same thing? Yeah, exactly. Greg Jonick, Terry Barnes, Vestige of Peace, Curvy, Carl Sordo the Squirrels, Nakodi. Who else is here that I didn't say hello to yet? How about my range? Is that impressive or what? Oh. That almost sounded like the Buddhist monks, right? I got a copyright strike for using a recording of them once. Oh man. Let's see. P Barnes, Zerzo. Bop dude that bop. Hey, bop dude bop 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 dude. Just scrolling through the list. All right, said bop. I like to say hello to everybody, 'cause that's just how we do. We do it here at the Hezokuai Show. Don't you know who's here that I didn't say hello to? Tim Hicks. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tim Hicks. He said everyone. Once again, that includes everybody. All you guys. All of you. All of you. Or being from Chicago, I can say all of us. Shut up. All right. Now my ears are ringing. Who's talking about me? Tim Hicks, P. Barnes, Terry Barnes, Zerzu Zyquin, Nakodi, Kim Crawford is here, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right. And who did I not say hello to again? Will X54. There he is. I told you. I told you. That's right. Let's see. If you guys haven't checked out Will X channel, get over there and subscribe to Will X, man. He's great. He's great. He's great. Awesome. Let's see. Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. Another guy you guys need to sub to if you're not subbed already. He makes all the Bob videos, man. We love it. Love it, love it, love it. Little Chihuahua's lurking. And News Now Voodoo's twerking. Kim Crawford, Graham, P. Barnes, Zuzu. Who else did I miss? Brian Showman, Wednesday morning greetings. Wait, that's Wednesday Adams. Oh, he spelled morning. I get it. Yeah. All right. Brian Showman, Ray, Kim Crawford, Vestige of Peace, Tim Hicks, Nakodi. Smitty's here. And he don't care. Smitty does not care. He doesn't care. And he's here. Voodoo, did you take over the peanut gallery again? Oh, I guess so. Damn hippie. Stop it. Ow. I mean. Ow.
Yeah, that's better.
It's a live show, ladies and gentlemen. What do you want for $1? It's free. What do I mean $1? Ding dong, dang, dag, nabbit. Big pork, little bite, so we're all Godzilla. That's right, kids. Godzilla's symbolic of the human experience, even though he's the exact opposite of a human. All right. Thank you. All right. We're all Devo. D-E-V-O. Dino's here. Right here. Thank you all that said good morning. I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up because I'm on the keto diet. Get it? Haha. Damn close. I couldn't keep up. I'm trying to eat breakfast. All right. Well, that's good for you. Breakfast is delicious, especially when it's food. Brian Showman, Kim Crawford. I'm finally to the part where I was roboting. Back to the snafu. We did that. Yeah, we got that tasting out of the way. What about the new Monarch series on Apple TV? That's continuing the American Godzilla series. That's like an action-based series. What's great about -1 though is that it doesn't end Monarch, like all of it. Like if you watch all 38 Godzilla movies, there is a through storyline. Sometimes you kind of have to piece stuff together yourself, but you can make it work because there are 2 different movies that have baby Godzillas in them. So you can always, if they don't fit, say, well, that's a different Godzilla. That's one of the babies when it grew up. So as long as you can play that game in your mind and make that work, they're all connected and none of them have broke canon yet. Big Borg, little bite for $2. Voodoo, you hear that? It's a taser in your ear. You guys remember that cartoon? It wasn't a cartoon. They were puppets. What are you talking about, Hez? Thank you. From Sesame Street, where Ernie like literally had a banana in his ear, and Bert's like, what's wrong? I can't hear you. Why? I got a banana in my ear. Well, take the banana out. I can't hear you. There's a banana in my ear. Oh my goodness gracious me. Big Bork, little bite for $2. We'll get to your tasting in a minute. Let me go ahead and finish my Greta Laytons. Let's see. Krim Crawford with the Monarch series, Tim Hicks, Ray Zerzu. Who did I miss? Who else am I going to miss? The Sue Bear's here, ladies and gentlemen. Sue Bear. That's right, the one and only. We love Sue Bear here. Big supporter of the channel. Big supporter of Sue Bear. Cyber Rax. Cyber, I didn't get a chance. I don't remember. I don't think I got a chance to say hello to you yesterday. Hello and welcome to the show. Let's see. Tim Hicks. Zyquin. All right. Anyway, Highway Star. Highway Star. Yeah. All right. You're cold. Yeah, I'm cold too. Casey's here. Chef M80's here. Let's see. And Greg Napin is here. What's up, my peeps? You heard? He got in early. All right, let's get back to this taser later. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go off screen for a second because, like I told you a minute ago, I got a stuffy nose and I got to take care of something that you guys don't want to. Oh, yeah, I'm here. Yes. The best Godzilla movies are the ones that were riffed by Mystery Science Theater 3000. I used to want to get custom plates that said MST3K back in the day when the show was still on the air. But I couldn't do it because they weren't going to allow me to mix the letters and the numbers. Plus, it's expensive. Anyway, let's go ahead and give Billy Yank a happy dance. All right, yes. And I do believe I owe a tasing.
Another one. We just started, man. Who did this one? Was it Big Pork Little Bite again? What was it, Big Pork Little Bite? Ow. Yeah, I guess so. All right. So in that case, Godzilla sucks. Rush sucks. Deep Purple sucks. Led Zeppelin sucks. Pink Floyd sucks. Johnny Cash sucks. Tom Jones sucks. Elvis sucks. All that crap you guys listen to sucks. The only good movie is I don't know. Good Burger? No, that was a good one. I mean, you guys like that stuff, right? I don't know. How about, okay, how about, I'm trying to think of it. See, Hezekiah only watches good movies, so I can't think of any actually bad ones that I like. What do I like? To be tased? No, I don't like that
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Parson 1122 is here. I said here. There he is. All right. I show up and Voodoo's getting tased. Yes, Parson 1122 is one of the few that actually is a fan of News Now Voodoo and would love to see more of them, which is why I have decided that, and again, out of character, I'm saying this, in character, I don't know anything about it, but I have decided that coming up soon, since it's December and Christmas is coming up, one of the days I'm going to take a couple days off, like several days off for the holiday for Christmas. But one of those days, while I'm gone, Voodoo's going to take over the show for a morning. And I'm going to do a full 3 hours as Voodoo in character. It's going to be crazy. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do it. It's going to rip my throat to shreds. So I'm going to need the next day off for sure. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing I wanted to say about Godzilla, and then we'll move on with the show, is that, and if you're a Godzilla fan, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not, then whatever. But, well, I'll explain it a little bit. In the classic Godzilla movies, there was a score, like the Godzilla theme song, basically, I call it. All right? It was the background score of some of the early ones, and it became, for me, like the classic Godzilla score. And not every Godzilla movie uses it. And out of this whole movie, and as much as I loved it, and as much fun as I had watching it, the part that literally, I'm in the movie theater, literally geeking out, going, yes, 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 like this, was when Godzilla came back, because he's in the movie in the first act and in the third. And the second act is all character development. In the third act, when Godzilla comes back, very slowly the music starts to swell, and it's and I'm like, yes, it's the Godzilla score. It's oh, I was so happy to hear that. They even played it over the ending credits because it's such a classic score. I might pull it up and play part of it because it's a great song. I know, copyright or whatever, but we'll see. Depending on how the show goes, we'll get to it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's start the show. Oh, my goodness gracious me. It's time to start with something that makes me so happy. And, oh, let me tell you something. Hey, Ray, I'm telling you, I'm going to bring you up right now real quick because I want to ask you, how excited are you that our first video of the day is going to be a new Frauditor News Network video? How awesome is that?
Yay!
Well, isn't it great? She's back. She came back on Snafu, and now she's back making videos again.
Yeah, it's very awesome.
Yeah, so happy for her. For those of you guys who haven't been following along, she's been deathly ill. I mean, really bad. And she's finally on the mend. She's getting better. She's making videos again, doing appearances. Oh, so happy to see her back. Oh man, and I know Ray loves her too, and was so happy to see her. Did you have fun with her on Saturday?
I did. Yeah, it was great to just to be with her.
With her?
What?
Was that your first snafu with her? I don't remember.
Yeah, actually, it was. She got sick right away when I started producing on Saturdays. Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh man, that's awesome. That's going to be a lot of fun. What is this? Highway Star for $5. You just earned a hard taste saying Deep Purple sucks. Oh crap. You gonna hang out for the tasing or? All right, here we go. All right.
Highway Star, dag nabbit. How many times do I gotta tell you, man? Listen. Tell me this ain't crap, guys. Seriously. Butthole. Oh, hello, lady. I didn't know she was here. Hello, ma'am. How are you today?
It's a little early for that.
Huh? I'm hard of hearing from all the tasings. What did you say?
A little early for that voice.
Ah, crap. All right, well, let's just get this tasing done, will you? She doesn't like my voice.
No.
Wait till she hears me scream during this tasing. Headphone warning, guys.
All right. It's his fault, man. He's evil. I don't know how to control him. Except that I literally control every single movement he makes.
Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, let's give a warm Hezokuai welcome back to the amazing, wonderful, fantastic, unbelievable Frauditor News Network. All right.
So good to be back. Thank you to everyone for all your love, patience, and support. You all mean the world to me, and I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. But now, let's get back to business. Today, I am sorry to present to you a frauditor named Vegas Valley News Transparency. In today's video, this frauditor, Ray, goes to a local fire station where he can't even get past the front door as he's quickly denied access and made to do the walk of shame here in the Frauditor Zone.
All right, guys. Here we are. This Vegas Valley News Transparency, and I am Ray. I'm the guy who runs this channel. Yeah, I know I look like a hillbilly, whatever y'all want to say. Cool. But I love my beard. Anyways, we're at Station 108 here at the Las Vegas fire station. I'm just here to do a little First Amendment audit, see if they respect their rights to record in public. It's Las Vegas Fire Department, so it should be funded by tax dollars. Sorry for the noise. We got all these COTS guys over here, and this person over here looks like she was power washing, not doing a very good job. That's just my opinion because I've done power washing. But we're here. We got this guy coming out here. Like the beer, bro. Beer gang, beer gang.
So sorry to interrupt so soon, but this is some groundbreaking journalism we got here. We need some music to go along with it.
Have a good day. All right, so this guy just came out of the fire department. W.W. Williams. I'm not sure what he does, but he had a cool beard like me, so you know, ain't mad at that. There we go. Some trash cans. But I don't know, I heard some talking going on right now, but we got all this going on right here. Prince Gate. This is where that guy just came out of. Guys. Pretty much, you know, the usual mirrored, so you can't look in. That one's not, but all the curtains are closed. So, before we attempt to go in here, let's look at these signs right here. haven't seen no signs talking about private property. We got preserved parking. And this actually says visitor parking. So that lets me know it's kind of like open to the public. That's my guess. But, boom. And this looks relatively new. It doesn't look old. Not sure when it was built. Maybe if we talk to somebody. Oh, look, half mask. Everything is going on in the world today. So we got emergency phone. To use, push button, listen for operator. Give station location, nature emergency. I don't got no emergency, so they might not let me in. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to try the front door here in a second. Oh, we got a vending machine, so in case you come here, if you're thirsty, you can spend your hard-earned money at the place we already paid taxes for, I guess. And just let you know. Boom. We're always on camera. Let's see here. I don't see no cameras. Oh, there's a camera right there. I'm sure there's many more. Fire Station 108. The city councils. Tarkanian. Wait, wasn't there a basketball coach for UNLV? Coach Tarkanian?
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
How you doing, sir? I'm an independent journalist. I'm just trying to see if I can get some pictures of the inside lobby. I appreciate that, sir. All right, guys, that guy is pretty nice. He's going to get the, I think the chief is what he said for me. So let's see what we can do. And it's really nice. Guys, they got the night. Public.
You guys go through the city, though, to get approved to take pictures of the type of station.
Okay, I understand that, but this is not a public lobby. No, it's private. It's not publicly funded.
I'm sorry?
This is not publicly funded.
It is, but it has to all be approved through the city of Las Vegas. So you have to go over and talk with the city of Las Vegas and go through the communications directors
To
get
engage
the approval, and then
to engage in my First Amendment right, I have to get approval.
Yes,
You know how weird that sounds?
I understand.
First Amendment
Have a good day,
protected,
sir. Have a good day.
but I have to get permission.
Yes, sir.
It's protected,
Yes.
but I have to get permission.
Because you're using this for your own.
No, I just want to. Yeah, I'm just taking some B-roll. I don't want to.
No,
I ain't trying to talk to
I
any of you
understand.
guys.
I'm
I
not
just
trying
want to get
I'm
some
not trying to jam you.
publicly
It's just-
accessible, areas.
If you want to take pictures from the outside of the station
Okay.
or whatnot,
But I can't go
that's
inside and look at all the cool stuff.
not without permission, you can't video. If you want to put the video camera away, we'll have you come in and you can walk.
But you understand this is a First Amendment
I
protected
do understand that.
activity, so why would I have to put the camera away?
Here we go again. This is not a public forum. When will frauditors learn about limited and non-public forums? Recording in a limited or non-public forum is not a protected activity. Furthermore, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If frauditors want to be treated like a journalist, then they must act like a journalist and get the proper permission, just like a journalist would do. I'm sure he's heard his parents say, if you want to be treated like an adult, then you have to act like an adult. Well, he probably heard it just the other day. It's the same thing.
It's the
Because
same thing. If I can
because-
see it, I can record it. Correct?
I understand. You have a good day, sir. Thank
So
you.
you don't want to let
Thank
me
you
in.
for tomorrow.
What was your name?
I'm by.
You're- Carlos? Carlos what?
Mountains.
Malix, and you're the captain here?
Yes.
And you
have a
won't
good
let
day.
me in.
Oh, I'll let you in. I will let you in.
Right.
But if you want a video record,
So I have to get
you have
permission
Yes.
to engage in a First Amendment.
This is becoming circular.
No, because you want to be circular.
No, I'm really.
No, you can acknowledge. You already acknowledge as a First Amendment.
Because you're recording me now, right?
Right, but aren't you a public employee?
But currently, you're recording me now, right?
Correct. Aren't you?
Wait.
Right. I have that right. I have the right.
Permission on our.
I don't have to receive permission because you're a public employee.
Oh, come on. What kind of new crap is this frauditor spewing now? These frauditors constantly make up crap that doesn't even make sense. Okay, any of you, show me where it states that you don't need to get permission from a public employee to record in a limited or non-public forum. I'll be waiting.
Aren't you a public employee?
Thank you.
Aren't you a servant to the public? Wow. See, this is how it is, guys.
Yes, this is how it is when you refuse to learn what you're talking about and refuse to get the proper permission like anyone else does. It's almost funny because Ray is seriously shocked that this public employee didn't act like his servant and roll out the red carpet for him. Public servants are not his personal servants. They serve the public. And in this case, a firefighter serves the public in putting out fires. Hey, Ray, are you on fire? No? Well, move on and grow up.
They work for the people, but they won't be part of the people. This is crazy. All right, guys. Hey, I try to be nice. I have to get permission, I guess, to record here on public property, which doesn't really make sense to me. Does it make sense to you? Make a comment, leave a like, because without that algorithm, our videos won't go viral and people won't know about the people at Station 108 who won't let me in because I need permission to engage in a First Amendment protected activity.
The fire.
All right, guys. You guys know how this goes. All right. So, here's my hillbilly beard. All of you guys leave comments down below if you don't like it or if you like it. He said I could record all the way out here. There is a public sidewalk on the side.
Is that a new type of dance? An algorithm?
Which is funny. I could be on the property here, but I can't go inside without permission. That's really weird. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to make this kind of short. Station 108, Las Vegas, Nevada. We're at the corner of Page and Bonanza. That's where the fire station's at. Leave a comment, a like. If you want to call. I mean, that's your discretion, right? Because it's part of the First Amendment. We have a right to redress a government.
A government.
I don't know if I'm going to walk around because I don't know if it's even worth it. I don't think they even deserve it. Maybe just to expose the back parking lot. Right? That kind of makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. Well, I am weird, but maybe extra weird. I don't know. Let's do this. They got a nice little building here with all this nice little landscape. Look at this. It's pretty nice. Smoke alarms save lives.
Well, he wanted people to leave a comment, so I checked to see what comments were left and found them very amusing. Here are a few. Patrick9440 states, "What a dipshit. Firehouses are government buildings, not public. A captain is in charge of the building and equipment, and he decides who can come in. Firehouses can be dangerous, and the last thing needed is someone disrupting training." Lazy J Hoham states harassing firefighters is not a protected activity under the Constitution. UP430 states, "Who are you, man, to go and defame people who risk their lives every day to save the lives of others in this way? You are one thing, an abuser of the First Amendment of the Constitution, a worm that hopes to make a few dollars from clicks on YouTube. I spit in front of you. If you are a man, then be ashamed of yourself and never do that again. Robert Bell-UE1WQ states, okay, so it just seems common sense to me that they wouldn't let some random person walk into a fire station and film, no matter how you look. You frauditors always talk about places being open to the public. Well, Sparky, that's not your call. If they say no, it's no. And yes, they have cameras at the entrance. That's for security reasons, you dope. They aren't trying to make money off YouTube. Peter Farrell 9187 states, CZ Top now auditing? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It's now time to take a cool down from the frauditors and lower our blood pressure back to normal, take a deep breath, and return to a saner place with this adorable compilation of video clips of Dalmatian dogs.
I love the cool down parts. What do you think of the cool downs, Ray Ray?
I like them a lot. They're so cute.
Right? Oh. Oh, he's got a bow tie on.
Look at that face.
What? Boy,
Face.
you got.
The spots. It's so cute.
And they got that snake around their nose. I was hungry. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are big fans of the fur babies here at the Frauditor Pilots YouTube channel. Fighting with it. All right. See, I'm glad that was there because I don't know. Do you remember back in the day when she first started doing the Frauditor cooldown segments? Some people didn't like them, so she was considering getting rid of them. And
Well, I know she moved them to another channel.
Yeah, she did get rid of them for a while, but then
Yeah.
even more people complained about them not being there than were complaining about them being there. So she put them back.
Yeah.
I'm glad she did because I love them.
Yeah, but she still has them on another channel, right? Like she
didn't
has
take
a whole-
down the other stuff, but it's
Okay.
just she went back to adding them to the end of her Frauditor videos. So that's good. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, very, very, very happy and excited to see Frauditor News Network is back. Another round of applause for Cupcake, please. And so that being said, what did you think of that video? Any thoughts about this idiot?
He's new, right? He's got to be
If
new.
he's not, he sure acts like it.
Right? I know he spent more time videoing his beard than anything else. It's like, I don't want to see that. It looks very like there's birds and food in there and stuff. That's what I kept
Oh,
thinking.
look,
I just,
a Reese's peanut butter cup from 1972.
yeah, bonus. Yeah. But I knew he wasn't going to get in that firehouse. I
Yeah.
knew he wasn't going to get in there. And I think he knew he wasn't going to get in there. And that's why he went there. So that's all it was.
It's like it, and it's the way that they word things is their audience. I'm glad that's why she showed the comments. But it's like when their audience buys in stuff, the way they word things, and the fact that they always say this, and obviously he's been watching other videos. They told me that I couldn't go in there without permission. So I need permission to engage in a First Amendment protected activity? No. You need permission to enter a building that's not a public place.
Right.
It has nothing to do with whether or not you're engaged in a First Amendment activity at the
Right.
time.
Right. The fact that he had to gain entry through locked doors should tell him that it's not a public forum. It's not a
Right.
public lobby. You can't just walk in there and film at will.
Right.
So he should have known that right away.
When I did my audit, my joke audit a couple years ago, not the last time I went up to back home, but the time before that, when I had the boys with me and I stopped at 3 different states to do audits. One of the buildings I walked into, one of the walls, like, every building has 4 walls. One of the 4 walls literally wasn't a wall. It was just open. Like, that's literally a public building. Like, there's no wall. Like, you could literally drive in there. Like, it was just open. Like, okay, that's pretty obviously blatantly public, as opposed to a locked door that they need to buzz you in. I think that
Right.
might be a hint. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, police stations, firehouses, anything like that, they're going to have public information officers that you have to call. I mean, the media would. They know that.
Right.
So if you're a legitimate journalist, you're going to know that.
Yep.
Somebody from like the Times or whatever their newspaper's called there, the Las Vegas Times, isn't going to go to there and bang on the door and say, you're preventing me from exercising my First Amendment right. They're not going to do that.
No.
They know they have to get permission, set up a time and the place and the time and
Right.
what they're going to be doing there, time, place, and manner.
Exactly. Time, place, and manner restrictions are hugely important. And
Right.
one of the things too that I've noticed just in general with these guys, and it's like what you were just talking about, and going back to it, is the way that they obviously they're building a false narrative. They're trying to paint a picture for their fans of all this nonsense, what they're doing, and making them believe all this stuff. But when they talk about, well, you have to contact the liaison or whatever, they're like, well, no, this is my right, so I shouldn't have to contact them. I don't even think it's a matter of have to do it, have to be legitimate journalists and this and that. I think what it has to do with, at least for me, is the idea of like, and I've said it again and again and again, if you're working on a story, let's say I wanted to do a story on the fire department, on that particular firehouse, wouldn't you want to interview the firemen? Maybe have them take you on a tour and show you the fire trucks and the hoses but you know what I mean? Like, that's why you want to set it up ahead of time so that you can actually work on the story.
Yeah.
You with your camera around getting in arguments with people, that's not a story. That's not newsworthy content. That's why it drives me so nuts every time they say, well, you're allowed to take pictures for news purposes. What's the news? That the people in the post office are delivering packages? Whoa, breaking news, guys. Holy crap. We would have never guessed that if you didn't tell us. Thank God you're out there.
Well, that's why the Poster 7's worded the way it is. It's for when there's public meetings going on.
Right.
Because that would be just about the only newsworthy thing that happens at a stinking post office.
Right. As opposed to if like some kind of crime is committed there.
Well, yeah, but then they would probably have the media set up outside somewhere. for
Right.
like a breaking story. They'd have a media set up somewhere, like a certain spot for them.
Oh yeah, you'll always see like the van with the station
Right.
logo on it with the little satellite on top so they could broadcast live. Yeah.
Because that would be more like a breaking news type thing if like a crime happened versus like there was a public meeting that was set up in advance. Then you could go in there and, like Poster 7 says, be in there for that. But that would be set up in advance. That's an advance notice type thing. And then you probably have to sign up with, again, some kind of public information officer to let them know you're coming there to attend that public meeting.
Right. And
'Cause they
again, you
need-
want to talk to people to get the story, not
Right.
pick a fight with them to film, to create a story.
But I also think, the public information officer exists to also vet who's coming in and out of there saying that they're media. They're going to want to know your name. They're going to want to know who's, who is it? Who are you?
Right.
Do you know your background and stuff? They aren't just going to like let any old, Tommy terrorist in there who says they're coming in there to do a news story.
Right.
They have to vet you, that's why they exist too.
But well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just amazing the way some of these people act. And I do want to say something else real quick. I will say this. I've been going out of my way, not to pay too much attention to the chat, but obviously I see it, in the corner of my eye because it's there. And I just wanted to say to the Larada guy or whoever this dude is, that I've made it absolutely clear many times. Rogue Nation, what's that other guy's name? Nabbit. It was because Cammed Up Caveman, Rogue Nation, and a couple other people. It's no secret that I live in Zephyr Hills. So the fact that you mentioned the name of the theater I saw Godzilla in last night doesn't scare me. So shove it up your ass. Anyway, what were we saying?
I was saying that, yeah, these people think that they're making you shake. I was saying that his purpose was to vet them to make sure like the Tommy old terrorist isn't walking in there,
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, they have to do that because any random idiot could go in there and cause any random type of trouble.
They could.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean they could. That's also the purpose of a public information officer. So
that's it. And I've said this before too, and it goes back to that point. Like, if it can't happen, it wouldn't make sense to me that it would. But if these guys had the world that they're trying to build, right, then what would that mean? It would open, like, you literally can't say anything to anyone holding a camera. That would completely open the floodgates for violent criminals and vicious thugs, whatever, terrorists, to do whatever they want, just so long as they hold their camera up while doing it. Nobody's allowed to stop them.
I just got this mental picture of just swarms of people all over police stations and firehouses and government buildings just swarming around filming and bothering the people, just yelling at them constantly about how they're supposed to be doing their jobs. I mean, can you imagine that?
Yeah, it's too much. It would be too much. And
Yeah.
again,
You
anybody
can't lock me out. It's my First Amendment right to be in here doing this. You have to do your job. You have to. You're supposed to be nice to me, even if I call you a,
a C word.
See you next Tuesday or, whatever.
That's the worst part too, right? Is like they seem to have this idea that if you work for the state, your job, you're paid to kiss their ass no matter what they say or do.
Right.
And if you don't, I just exposed you. Now I got to try and get you fired.
Right.
You exposed me for what? For not putting up with your bullshit?
Right. If you ruffle their feathers, that means you're not trained well enough. So they've got to get you fired. They got to file complaints and get you fired.
Yep. They love to ruin people's lives. That's their goal. They're either going to pepper spray you or they're going to try to get you fired, file a complaint against you, maybe even try to sue you. Why not? Let's throw that in the mix as well. The Chili
But
de Castro School of Stupidity.
little do they know that most jobs tell you there's a certain line that customers aren't to cross with you. That you
Right.
can walk away, you can hang up the call. I mean, we both worked at Hewitt, so they told you there was a line. Like if they crossed it, you're allowed to disconnect the call.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
So they don't let you suffer abuse from people.
No.
So,
No,
but these people,
no job expects you to do that.
no,
Like you said, there's a line. Like,
right?
because you know you're going to get upset customers, especially working for the government. People like at tax time. I'm sure there are people waiting in line right now to complain about, oh, my tax went up, and now what is it? And yell and scream and holler. So yes, to a certain extent, you're supposed to deal with that
Yes,
sort of, but not somebody just coming in there swearing at you, filming you, and then the worst part is, and this is the whole crux of the thing, really, is if you're in there because your tax bill went up to pay your taxes and you're going to complain about the bill going up while you're there, I kind of have to deal with that complaint because I know and understand it's coming. But if the only reason you're there is to yell at me because you're making a YouTube video and why are you here? What do you need? Oh, I don't need your help. Well, then get the hell out.
if you don't have official business, then you don't need to be there loitering around with your camera.
Right.
You're just disrupting then.
Seriously, it's a nightmare. Ugh.
I mean,
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough about this last video. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one because once again, ladies and gentlemen, there's a new guy on our side, an anti-frauditor channel called Frauditor Shenanigans. I started covering him just a few days ago. He only had 2 videos. Now he's up to 4. How are you liking First Amendment Shenanigans? You ready to watch his new video?
yes, I am.
All right, let's check it out. Oh, what the? Oh, I got it open in 2 separate tabs. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, here it is, guys. All right, First Amendment Shenanigans coming right at you.
One to First Amendment Shenanigans. I'm back, and it didn't take long for me to get to this next auditor. I was clued into him first by Dr. Dave. You probably know him as the Goat Boy. Audit them. He's a little bit different than all these other guys. He works under the guise of being an official for the government or maybe his own government. I don't even know really. But he walks around with his clipboard and his compliance checklist, and he just bothers people. He's not really there to film anyone specific except for documentation in each building. It's really weird. I don't know why he's doing it. I like to call him the frivolous vigilante because he's standing up for things that don't need to be stood up for. He'll like look at a wall and he'll say, "Hey, you don't have document form sign XZ5 up. You're non-compliance." Okay, so not every government building is going to have all their proper paperwork at all times. Believe me, I worked in a school. Things are supposed to happen, sure, in a perfect world, but sometimes forms get taken down, posters get destroyed, you have to waiting for new ones to get put up because another agency hasn't sent them over. I wish the government worked efficiently, but this guy, he's not going to help the government work better. He's just going to bother people and, quite frankly, creep people out. He's probably the most creepy one of all of them. That's why the police get called on him all the time, because he goes up to ladies working in these offices and immediately creeps them out. They probably get a really weird vibe from him, like he's the guy at the bar just staring them down, and they call the cops. And then he gets all butthurt about it. But, I mean, at this point, he should know, the reaction that he's going to get. But regardless, let's get into this. It's kind of a short one. And unfortunately, it doesn't end with his arrest. Spoiler alert. But one of these days, it's going to happen, and we will be there. So, without further ado, please like and subscribe, and as always, you know it, let the shenanigans begin!
You mean shenanigans? No. You're talking about shenanigans, right? Put those away.
Well, hello there. Before we continue, could somebody tell me what that is right there? What's that identifier? What is that? And this one too, I'm always wondering, what is that? Or what do they have in the silo? Wow.
So right there on that sign, call 911, suspicious activity. That's for you, audit them. You're the reason why if I see something, I have to say something.
There is the entrance across the street. Alrighty, it looks like they're not in compliance either. There's their bulletin.
See, this is what I'm talking about with when I say frivolous vigilante. How does he know what's supposed to be in that bulletin board? Oh, they're not doing compliance. Compliance of what? You don't work there. Maybe the forms are somewhere else. Maybe they're displayed somewhere else in the building. Why do they have to be in there? You have no clue what you're talking about.
Great, I'll hang on to this. Let me check this. All right. Administration.
How can I help you?
Hi, ma'am. How's it going?
Doing good.
The PIO, is he or she presently available to speak to?
Who?
Public Information Officer?
Let me see if she is in. Just give me a
Sure.
minute.
Thank you so much. Got a nice memoranda here.
How are you doing, sir?
So far, so good.
I had to make a cut right there. He holds up this worker's business card with name and numbers and stuff, and I don't want to show that because she doesn't deserve that. For her to be blasted all over the internet. Bad enough she has to get it from this guy, which could be a good thing, actually, because once people realize that he's using their images for monetary value, I mean, they could shut it down. All they need to be is educated enough to contact YouTube and get their image off his videos. He was crying about this last week. He tried to get a government worker to release her YouTube violation strike on him, and obviously he didn't get any luck there, and he was all upset about it, saying they're not allowed to strike his videos if they're working, which is nonsense. Yeah, you can video them when they're working if the building allows it, but you don't get to make money off their images. That's not right.
Regarding section 552205.
You're wanting to talk about section 55?
552.205.
Can you come out, please?
Thank you kindly, ma'am. I'll be waiting here momentarily.
Yes, she'll be here.
Thank you. Yeah, sure. What?
Sit down.
Oh, sorry. What's her name?
Her name is Bianca.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah. I'll just be looking around real quick. She's probably running to tell her. She's running to tell her. He's filming. He's filming. Be on your best behavior. He's filming. Nah, you guys need to check out my new song, Checks and Balances, a quick freestyle.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Yeah, no one's going to be doing that at all, but thanks.
But I'm thinking about implementing that in my intro or something. Alrighty, we did notice at the front, it did say the publications are at the police side. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Would you like some water or something?
I really do appreciate that, but I'm okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am.
The worker messed up. She offered him something. Should offer them water. Can't do that. Once you offer them something, they'll never leave. Hey, the only thing you want to offer this idiot is the door.
No. There's no comparison. Oh, great. Hi, ma'am. How's it going? Are you the current PIO? Yes. Okay. You do have a completed training certificate for 552?
In regards to which certification or which
Public
course?
records, public record officer certification.
No, I don't maintain public records. That's our city secretary.
Oh, you're not the public information officer?
I am for communication,
Sure.
but not for public record retention.
Okay, Bianca. Anyhow,
It's amazing how many things this guy gets wrong, claiming to be a public information expert and FOIA expert.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the cupcake happy dance. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Okay. Ole, all right, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Audit Them is a classic moron. Oh my goodness gracious me, this guy is so dumb. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's insanity beyond the insane to see the way this guy acts, and he does the same bit everywhere he goes. And yeah, he's supposed to be the expert, but what does he do all the time? He goes to the people that aren't even the people that handle FOIA requests and public records. And then instead of going to the correct office, he just complains that that office doesn't do it. Every office everywhere has got to be FOIA and public records experts, no matter what, because I'm the guy with the clipboard and I said so. Oh, and in the last video we covered with Audit Them, he was making a big deal out of the fact that he owns a suit. But I'm wearing a suit. You guys got to be nice to me. What an idiot. Oh, man, Audit Them so dumb.
And all this other nonsense. He has no idea what he's doing. He has a clipboard and a bunch of random documents he just throws around and acronyms like he's official in his duties.
General?
Where the
So I had to make another cut right there. He zooms in on her ID badge like a creep, and we're supposed to, take him seriously as a journalist or a FOIA officer or whatever the hell he calls himself.
So, like I said, I'm not the city secretary, so
Okay.
I don't manage our public records. That's
Yeah.
something that her office does.
Sure.
So
Is she available to speak to?
she's not here
She's
today.
not? Okay.
Yeah.
The thing did mention that the government publications may be on the police side wall. Where is that at?
Our PD is right through those double doors.
Just right there?
Mhm.
Elbows. I'll go check with them.
Yeah, sure. I can
Thank
just
you.
walk you down.
Oh, sure. For sure.
They may be on the wall over there.
Well, that's what the bulletin identified, that some public records are there, but I don't know if this public record is out there. So hopefully it is. Yeah.
I know in those bulletins, we just post like our meeting agendas when
Sure.
we have public meetings.
Yeah. Is that a requirement to post agendas?
Yes.
Okay. Under which statute or code?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
But this is our other bulletin board over here.
Okay.
Which may have what you're looking
Yes,
for.
you are definitely in compliant, ma'am. This is it right here.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am, just one thing. I just need a copy of this page. That's all.
A copy of it?
That's all, yeah.
I'll have to see who has the key to it.
Sure, sure. I'll be waiting here momentarily.
Okay.
I appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. I need a copy of that. It is prominently done.
Certainly.
Oh, you found the key?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll be waiting for a copy of that.
Okay, both of them?
No, just this one. Just the English
Just
one.
this
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Is that all you want, sir?
Say that again.
Is that all you want? A copy of that?
As of right now.
Is there a reason why you're recording?
Yeah, accountability and transparency.
Okay.
What's your name and identifier?
Officer Rodriguez, West UPD.
Sure. What were you called here for?
We were called in reference to a male who was recording people.
Is that against the law?
not against the law, sir. Just
Sir.
No, it's not against the law, and nor should it be. Until the people inside the building tell you to get out, if you're filming, you're filming. But it is weird. It's creepy. This is why people call the police on you. Because you're a weird looking guy asking weird questions for documents that do not matter. And then you seem to get upset when they call the police. And you ask, can I ask who called you? Why were you called to this place? Because you're a weirdo. You're a creep. See something, say something.
Sir, I appreciate that, ma'am. Would it be a full printout of the entire sheet? I really do appreciate that, ma'am. Thank you so much. That's you folks' superior duty. Now that I got you fine officers here, you asked if I needed some assistance, right?
Yeah.
I sure do.
What's going on?
Who would like to become a sergeant in the near future? Which one of you officers has the ambition to respect the Constitution and become a sergeant in the near future? Is that on your agenda?
I can only talk about today.
Today, okay, sure, great. How honestly, how faithfully do you discharge?
Blue Vaughn makes a great point, because that's always part of the crux of their whole argument. Like, why are you coming here? Why are you coming here? Well, because someone called us. You love to complain about the cops not doing their jobs, but then when they actually answer a call, you get mad at them for showing up. And I've been saying this for a long time. That, in fact, it's in my book. Yes, I wrote a book called The Frauditors Handbook, available at Amazon. Link in the description below. Anyway, yes, this whole thing, it started out with the post offices and the DMVs and this and that and the other thing. But over the last couple of years, it's been escalating and escalating and escalating because, and again, this is just my theory based on, following this for a few years now. Eventually, because I know this is true, but it's just how I put it together in my head. So I know it's true that a lot of police departments have been being trained when they see these idiots out in the field to basically ignore them, because they know their game, they know their drill. So it's just like, just let them do their thing and just leave them alone. Forget it. Ignore it. So as a result of that, is exactly when that happened. Again, I know that that's true. My theory is that because of that is why they started going after more regular people, regular employees in government offices and all these things. Basically, if the cops aren't going to come and give me a hard time anymore, I am going to create a situation where the people that are my victims, basically, my marks, feel like they have to call the police. Then the cops have to come. If they're going to ignore me when I go to them, well, now I'm going to force them to come to me. And that's how I get my content to make my sweet AdSense revenue and get my YouTube money. What about rights? What about freedom? What about what they're fighting for? They're fighting for YouTube videos. That's what they're fighting for. It ain't got nothing to do with any of that nonsense that they proclaim. It's all BS.
Your oath of office.
Discharge?
Yes. I solemnly swear to faithfully uphold and discharge the United States Constitution when you swear the oath. Right?
Right.
How faithfully? How's it going, Big Cap?
They very faithfully honor their oath to the Constitution, because the Constitution includes the 10th Amendment, which allows states to make their own laws. Thank you. Shut up.
So the question is, ma'am, can you tell me what the 5 elements, while I'm waiting for them to give me a copy of that, can you tell me what the 5 elements of the First Amendment is?
Okay, so here's the Constitution.
The
beginning of it, the first 10 amendments is known as the Bill of Rights. The First Amendment has to do with free speech, freedom of religion, free to assemble, free to petition, and share your grievances with the government. I mean, it's a great thing. It's a great tool for the people. I could go into an hour rant about the Constitution like I used to do in my classroom. But I can tell you, most Americans do not know really anything about the government structure unless you work in the government. And yes, police officers, it would be great if they knew more about the Bill of Rights, just like every American. But just because they don't know all 5 elements does not mean that they're tyrants. It doesn't mean that they're going around trying to take away people's rights. Okay? It just means they're focused on other aspects of their job. Their job is not to memorize the Constitution. Most lawyers couldn't tell you all of what's in the Constitution. I'm sure they know the Bill of Rights, but they can't tell you everything. And neither can I. Neither can anyone. This guy is such a joke. He's almost as bad as Anselmo asking people about the Third Amendment. I mean, I guarantee, I wish I could meet him. I would have such a good constitutional debate with him and make him look like such an idiot. But no one cares about the Third Amendment. The Third Amendment has no bearing on modern society. Oh, I wish I could meet him.
Can you tell me what the reason for that is, sir?
That I'm asking you?
Yes, or the reason for the... Yeah,
yes, sure. Oh, it's not on there. But no, they're making me a copy, so everything is okay with that part. But now the new question is, if you could tell me the 5 elements of the First Amendment.
Okay, sir. So I'm over here dispatched just in reference to your safety and your well-being, sir. If everything's okay, and if you just...
Yeah, none of the employees harmed me or anything like that.
Okay.
But
are you a resident here?
I don't answer them type of questions. But ma'am, again, 2B L. Rodriguez, can you please answer my question as you are a servant of the people? No, I'm just asking a question. I'll go ahead and ask this. Hello, officer. How's it going? Good, good. Mr. Officer Davis, can you tell me what the 5 elements of the First Amendment is, please?
No, we just want to make sure you
are what the 5
yeah, none of
elements
the
are.
employees hassled me or tasseled me.
We're just gonna wait for her to give you that copy, and then we'll get out of your way. Okay?
You can do whatever you please, sir.
I'm assuming you went down there and had asked for. Is that what happened?
Yeah. Do you know what Chapter 552 is?
I'm not here to describe or explain or talk about it.
Perfect answer, officer. Do not give him your time. Do not answer his stupid questions. Just say no comment. Every officer in our country needs to approach these guys the same way. Get them out of the building as quick as they can. And every time they ask one of their asinine questions, the answer is no comment. I'm not here to give interviews. Okay, my job is to keep the peace and make sure that you get on your way.
Like that, we're just gonna make sure you get what you need so you can move on.
Yeah, well, I don't need you guys to stand around.
No, that's okay. The employees felt a little uncomfortable. That's all it is.
Oh, great. Then I'll be here till 4 p.m. then. If you want to sit there, you could sit there and watch me all you want.
We'll make sure these cameras watch you.
Well, that ain't no issue. There's no need for any type of disdain or hostility from our intelligence servants here in the great state of Texas. I'm verifying if this public body is indeed in compliance with Section 552, which they clearly are. They had both those records displayed there. That's the responsibilities and duties of this hall and the reminder and rights of the people.
We'll make sure you did.
Oh, he just committed a crime. He spit on the floor. Why don't you go hassle him? And he's a federal employee. No, you guys are not too bad.
Like I said, trying to keep the peace, man.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I appreciate you trying to keep the peace if the employee bothered me. There she goes. That young lady there, I want you guys to put in a good word for her and boost her up to city clerk to begin with, if not mayor someday. Okay?
You know, there's a way you can do that online.
Yeah, definitely. Excuse me, sir. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I appreciate you, and the people that see this video are going to put in a good word for you. This is the full page, right? It's not cut off?
Yep.
Oh, it's a little cut off on the side.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Ah.
Let me go.
Thank.
Seriously, you're going to make this lady go and photocopy that thing again? You're not even going to do anything with it. You're going to put it in your car and probably or throw it in the trunk and never look at it again. You're such a useless turd.
I'll wait momentarily. Thank you.
Yeah.
All righty.
What happens? Get cut off?
Yeah, some slight pieces of page got cut off. Let me pause this for you. I initially spoke to 2 employees. The first lady that engaged me, Anna Evelyn. She's phenomenal. She assisted me. She asked me if I would like a bottle of water. The second and only employee that assisted me was the young lady that you just seen. They're both very kind and courteous. So how did he make a statement that an employee felt uncomfortable? What's the employee's name that he said felt uncomfortable? Because the two employees that I engaged with were more than courteous and respectful, and I respect them.
They don't give us that information, sir. They just
Right.
tell us to come check, make sure everything's okay. And that's
Sure.
pretty much what we're doing.
But who's the initial person that
We
made
don't
that?
get that.
Okay.
Wave to the people.
It's public record. We could find that out at a later time.
I'm sure you can.
However, gentlemen, sir, you may not be familiar, officer, with Chapter 552. Maybe you're not familiar with that for your entire career.
Audit them is such a butterbrain douche canoe. Oh, hello. I didn't necessarily mean to bring you up, but do you want to hang out for a minute and talk about audit them? All right. Just yeah, I got you. So anyway, this guy audit them. Oh my gosh. This whole thing. Did you guys catch what he said to the cops a minute ago? He's like, you guys need to give that lady a promotion. Maybe even make her mayor. Like, that's the cops make those determinations now?
Why? Because he got a bottle of water and they gave him everything he wanted. Ugh.
And it's like, obviously, the women were just being polite because that's part of their job is to be polite. And then when he wasn't looking, called the cops and said, there's a nut here with a camera. What do we do? I always say the frauditors are the tyrants, right? Because, oh, they're my servants. They have to do what I tell them to do. And you're my servants. And you have to. They just love barking orders at people.
Mm-hmm.
You do what I say when I say it. How important is it that that piece of paper wasn't slightly cut off a little? Because what do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to even use it or even look at it or read it?
No, he just wanted to
enforce his tyranny. You do
Yeah,
what I say because I said it, and then when you're done, go do it again because I'm not happy with the way you did it, servant.
Right. He just wanted to assert his dominance over her.
Yep.
Because she legitimately thought he had some kind of authority.
It's a power play. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, we just talked about him again the other day, but he's one of the most annoying ones to me because talk about Dunning-Kruger. He is so absolutely certain that he knows what he's talking about better than anybody, even people who get paid to know this stuff. And I think you've said it before. I'll ask you again. All of the FOIAs he's ever gotten, where do you think they are right now?
A lot of them he never picks up. The only ones he picks up are the ones where he wants to go do a revisit.
Right. And then what do you think he does with them? You think he searches them to see if he can find discrepancies or issues or something that he can bring to the attention of the government?
No. No, when he says he's going to report them to the state and all that crap, no, he never does. He doesn't do anything with that stuff.
Nope.
The reams and stacks of paper he gets when he goes back or even picks up a FOIA, he doesn't do anything with. He doesn't know how to read a budget. You think he really knows how to read a city budget or a village budget or anything like that?
See, and you make a good point. And this is something that I kind of like, I was goofing on it earlier, but I was trying to make a very important point because generally I don't call people out on grammatical errors or anything like that stuff, like, because everybody does it, But every time he said, can you tell me what the 5 elements is? Like, can you tell me what the 5 elements are? Now, why would I go out of my way to point that out and make fun of him for making a grammatical error? Because, like you said, if he can't even get that right, how are we supposed to believe that he actually understands what the things he's requesting say?
Exactly. How does he understand it? He doesn't. He just knows how to sit there and spout code at them and act official. And now he's not even in Illinois right now. I think he's in Texas.
Right.
So how would he have memorized their codes and stuff like that to be able to spout it off at them? That's what I'm
Right.
wondering.
Well, he looks the stuff up online. That's probably why he's got his clipboard. It's actually Cliff's notes of what he's going to argue to these people, you know?
Well, he has that in Illinois too, but he has this checklist
Yeah.
of stuff that he says they're supposed to have.
Right.
You know, and then when they don't have it, he marks like no or yes or no or yes. Says, I'm going to report you to somebody in Illinois. I don't know who, but
I'm going to report you to YouTube is what he's doing.
yeah, but he doesn't do that. He doesn't. He does revisits and then he'll pick up a FOIA, but usually he doesn't go back for it. He wastes their time.
He doesn't actually follow up on anything as far as actually getting things done the way he's selling it that he does, you know?
He's gone back a few times to a few different locations.
I mean, properly. Like actually finding something in the forms he requests and going through the proper channels to do something about it.
No.
And following up on it that way, you know?
No. He doesn't. Any FOIA request he doesn't look through them. And no.
I know that I talked to you about this, but I don't remember if I said it on the air. But I've been on panel with him a few times, and it was him and like a couple other guys. And I asked them straight out, like, okay, you request all this information, you get it. And all of them was like, yeah, man, it's great, man. The power of the FOIA, you can get all the information. I'm like, okay, so, right, it's all an act. His revisits are part of the act too. It's all for video content. Yes, exactly. And like I said, I asked him flat out. I'm like, so you get all this paperwork and what do you do with it? Like, what do you do with it once you have it? It was a straight question. And his answer was, don't you understand how awesome it is that you could FOIA this information? Don't you get it? I'm like, okay, I understand you can make the request. And once you get the information, what do you do with it? And one of his buddies that was on panel with him lifts up a piece of paper and says, I got this because I requested it. And I'm like,
big deal.
And what did you do with it? I got it right here in my hand. Okay.
But what did you do with the information that you got? So you have it. What are you doing with it?
It's a waste of paper. What is it? Target practice for basketball? See if you can hit the waste paper basket. Kindling. Like, and I hate when these tyrants, frauditor tyrants, start calling city employees and people like that servants, of course, but when they talk about all of the time and taxpayer money that these people waste every day, and it's like, you're the idiot that's wasting their time.
Yep.
You're the idiot that's wasting taxpayers' money. Have you seen some of the things he requests that he gets them and they're this thick?
Yeah.
They probably used an entire ink cartridge just for that one document.
And imagine when he doesn't go back. That's even more of a waste of time. Somebody spent time pulling all that information and getting it ready for him, and he doesn't go back. Who paid for that? The taxpayers paid for that.
Yep. Just these guys flush taxpayer money down the toilet and then complain about those people wasting taxpayer money.
That's why.
Even when they have the cops there.
Yep.
Those cops could be somewhere else doing something else. But they're not, because butterbrain douche canoes have to make their videos.
That's why I told you they should start charging money up front for these FOIAs.
Yeah, right? Especially when he shows up. Oh, yeah, you want to request a FOIA? Sure, $500 up front. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for us to even think about it, because you're a douche canoe. and you have a potato brain.
No, they should start charging them something up front, because I guarantee you that'll stop him right in his tracks.
Yep.
If it's a hefty amount, like, oh, you're FOIAing 5 different things that are gonna have, a ream of paper each. I'm sorry,
Right.
that's gonna be, a $75 deposit, non-refundable.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, it's so, I don't know. It's just what he does is actually silly to me.
Yeah.
Like it's silly. It's oh
It
man,
is.
audit them, go boy. By the way, that's audit them on my wall there. There's 2 of his faces. It says 2 FOIAs are better than 1. That's a Frauditor troll shirt.
I will.
Here's the interesting thing about that. That shirt, I always, on my fan appreciation, I always do it, but that was actually a giveaway that Frauditor Troll did. And the prize was that shirt. And that was at the time that I was talking to audit them, like on his panel and stuff. He, like Frauditor Troll, since it was an audit them shirt, let audit them pick the winner. And audit them picked me. I thought that was fascinating. He's like, oh, give it to that Hezokuai guy. He's cool. I'm like, oh, all right.
It's cool.
I'm still making fun of your ass, but yeah, thanks, pal. Oh, man. Anyway, guess what? The other day, I don't remember if it was on yesterday's show. I know it was this week, so it had to be either yesterday or the day before. I showed a Team Skeptic video where he had a sovereign citizen Moore in court.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about, like, they gave all that happened was he gave the guy a new court date.
Yeah.
Team Skeptic just posted an update. He came back.
Yep.
You ready to watch it?
I am.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hit some Team Skeptic. All right.
This video today, we have a sovereign citizen that I've already covered a couple of times on this channel before, the self-proclaimed moron known as Grayson Bay. His first appearance was before Judge Perkins, where he threatened to sue the judge. His second appearance was in front of Judge Coleman, where he actually sued the police officer who pulled him over in this case. Now, he lost that one, and I don't think things are going to be any different for him today. So let's begin.
Let's go back on the record with Javar Tyrone Grayson. Mr. Morgan, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Stephen Morgan on behalf of the city of Detroit.
We have a situation here where Mr. Javar Tyrone Grayson has a jury trial set for tomorrow. What I wanted to go over with the court, now this is Grayson Bay, let me get that correct. Mr. Grayson Bay, I did receive the documentations that you had. He has a table of contents here. He has a declaration of nationality legal notice, declaration of nationality, name correction, proclamation, public and publication, judicial notice and proclamation to all elected United States Republic office and public servant of federal, state, city, and municipal governments, personnel, and corporate entities concerning the Constitution and all statutory and civil law codes of the land, know all men, etc., know all men be these present. I, Grayson Bay, being duly affirmed, standing squarely, declare and proclaim upon divine law, naturals law, universal law, Morris birthrights international law, and constitutional law, declare and say, I being previously identified by the Union States Society of North America USA under the colorable warship name Javar Tyrone Grayson.
I've heard a lot of stupid things in my life, but this is the first time I've heard an idiot refer to himself as a warship. Don't get me wrong, I knew he was delusional, just not Alice L. Bay in Wonderland delusional.
Do hereby refute the fraud.
I love Team Skeptic so much. And I didn't actually watch this entire video earlier. I saw it was a follow up on that, and I knew it was going to be a banger because it's Skeptic. But that line, Alice Al Bay in Wonderland. I gotta do this, man. I gotta do this. This was a gift from my wonderful, beautiful producer, Ray Ray. Look at this. Oh man, he's a warship.
Semicolon. Make public and publish my corrected national name, declare and affirm my true proper person status, and reclaim my rightful social and cultural life of the state. Semicolon. In accord with my ancestral Moorish nation of Northwest Amaxims, North America, acknowledging my birthrights, period. Having lawfully and legally obtained and proclaimed my nationality and birthright name and title, semicolon, I strike that, in harmony with, in association with, and in accord with divine law, the customs and the laws, period, rules and usages of the Zodiac Constitution, semicolon, being Aboriginal and indigenous.
Ray, I'm going to bring you up for a second. I want to ask you a question. Do you think it could be either or? There's no right answer. But in your opinion, do you think the judge is having difficulty reading this guy's penmanship, or he's having difficulty reading it because it's nonsense?
Both. And it's written in crayon. So there's that.
Already chewed crayon.
Right. I was going to say already chewed. Yeah. And then he was like, oh, shoot, I have to stop eating this one. It's the last one, and I got to write out my brief, you know?
And
yeah.
Like, has it ever occurred to you that if you wanted to legally change your name, that all you had to do was write down on a piece of paper, I now change my name to blah, blah, blah?
No. Is that all you have to do?
Yeah. And then you have to go to court and hand it to the clerk. And then it's official. It's done.
That's it?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Who knew it was that easy?
Right. So I don't have to go through all that nonsense like Phoebe did in Friends, where she wanted to be, you know.
I'm changing my name to Princess Contessa Banana Hammock.
Yeah.
And then what was that other thing? And I did not know this. I'm so glad that we learned this. Did you know, Ray, that you can not be an American citizen and yet still live in this country and get all of the benefits of an American citizen?
Well, I think that's bullshit.
No, all you have to do is write down on a piece of paper, I'm a Moor, and hand it also to the clerk.
I think if you say you're not an American citizen, then tell us where you're from and we will get you back there.
That way.
Right.
Just go that way.
Go.
Have fun.
Get out. You can't use our Constitution. You can't, live under the rights of the Constitution. Nothing. You say you're not an American citizen. You're not from here, to get out. Get out.
Yep.
Means you're living here illegally. So guess we need to talk to ICE.
What he does is worthy of a tasing. Yeah. Imagine talking so much garbage at people, but thinking you're better than them. Truly a trash moment. Yeah. These guys always do that.
Well, thanks for paying to say that.
Yeah, right. Right,
Sure,
right on. Yeah, I'll
$5.
take the money. Why not? Anyway, here's the tasing. From now on, you'll be known as Hezokuai Bay. That's right, Hezokuai Bay. Also known as Hezokuai. What was the name I used in my Moore video that one time? Hezokuai Divan Diki Bay. All right, let's taste the voodoo doll for shits and giggles. You gonna hang out for the tasting, or you wanna?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here we go.
What the heck is going on? Hey guys, what's with Hez, man? He's wearing that hat. Did he join the Shriners?
Yeah, he's gonna ride a little tiny tricycle in a parade.
I'd pay money to see that, man. Yeah, like that Jack Kent guy. Thanks for the $5, pal.
Yeah, he paid money to troll.
Huh? What?
He paid money to troll.
Yeah, I know. Wait. Oh, yeah. Well, good. You could use that money to buy me some stuff. How about that, punk? You never bought me anything. Ow! Hey, you guys know what I got for Christmas last year? A tasing. Oh no! Wait. A what? Ah, crap!
Oh man, let me take this off. Yeah, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? Since somebody decided to pay me to troll me, why don't we do this? Let's take this opportunity to do the free entry portion of the giveaway based on his $5, 5 entries. I'm going to time it. And I want to make this absolutely clear once again, because apparently there were some questions about this yesterday. The whole purpose of the gavel thing is to give people on their cell phones and tablets time to type everything out and get ready to hit enter as soon as they hear the gavel. Ladies and gentlemen, the phrase of the day is pay to troll. Pay to troll. Once I hit the gavel, you have to wait till you hear the gavel. Once you hear it, hit enter. Right now, while I'm singing the song, type pay to troll. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right. That's awesome sauce. Oh, yeah. All right, all right, all right. Anyway, that's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I gave
We also have happy dance to do.
Crab hammer sausage. All right.
Well, the mega.
I know, but the reason why I said crab hammer is because I gotta go potty. So and I gotta refill my drink. So I'm gonna let the video play for a little bit more, and then we'll come back and we'll give you the super, mega, ultra, hard, core, happy I can't hold the long as note as Maynard from Tool does, but hey, that's all right.
Indigenous and bound to the North American continent by heritage, by primogeniture, by birthright, by natural birth, semicolon, by freehold and by inheritance, period.
Well, if those are the only things that are binding you to this continent, then feel free to leave at any time. There's a nice little country in northern Africa called Morocco that would love to have you.
Declare for the public record, I am returning to the European cognomen and fictitious misnomer back to the colonial processors of its pedigree, period. I am not rightfully declaring, publishing, and proclaiming my own free national name, affirming my actual, rightful, and civil in full life status, conjoined to my ancestors, Moorish American consanguine pedigree and national honor, semicolon. Let it be declared, known, published, and resolved that I am Grayson Bay in proper persona sua sui juris, being in my own proper person by birthright, semicolon. I am Moorish. I'm not going to continue to read the rest of that.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well said, though. Thank you.
I just don't have a clue of what's going on with this.
Just a declaration of my nationality, Your Honor. Thank you, though. Well said, though.
Okay, so and how? What am I supposed to take of this? You know, are you saying you're not American?
I'm Moorish American from the land of Exuma, Turtle Island. The issue is the corporation of United States, and that's the issue. And I'm under a natural law as Grayson Bay. I'm in natural form now as a man.
Debatable. A man would have admitted to his mistakes instead of renouncing his citizenship over a couple of parking tickets. A petulant toddler does what you do. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, you said it excellent. You pronounce things perfectly.
Thanks. That means a lot, especially coming from a Moorish moron like yourself.
Yeah, but that's my nationality.
Right, so let's get to this.
Once again, I did proclaim that the court didn't have jurisdiction over me. That's where we were at.
For this matter, you know, Miss Snyder I guess she's assigned and she's going to be handling this matter. You said it's set for jury trial tomorrow.
Yeah, what I wanted to do was this, because I mean, I'm prepared to rule on some of this without even a jury trial. The only matter that I was really.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back from the attack. All right, that's a fact, Jack. And we got the hats on. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the super mega ultra hardcore happy dance. All right, yes. Round of applause for you guys for all the support. Round of applause for P. Barnes for all the work he does behind the scenes. Of course, round of applause. Like Sandy Claus, right? Round of applause. Round of applause for my gorgeous producer, the one and only Ray Ray. And it's not a duck, it's a platypus. Here we go. On with the show. Don't you know? Thank you guys so much. You're the best fans in the world. Here we go. And again, it's going to be interesting to see with this chair, with the new parts that I fixed it. Because the piston's a lot more solid than the old one, but I can still bounce. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Love you guys. Thank you. All right. The heck was that? Oh, crap. Dag nabbit, the crows weren't even here. There they go. Oh, thank you guys so much. That was awesome. It's News Now Voodoo, take a taste just because, whatever. Oh, no. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got a tasting on deck. Let me tell you something, Ray. Now that I fixed my chair, like, back to normal. Because for you guys, if you remember, because of the bouncing part on this chair, the happy dance was a workout, and I loved it, and I still do. But now that it's been a few days since I've done it, it's like, wow. And that new piston, I could feel it. It's so much more durable than the old one that when I bounce, this thing does not want to budge, which is a good thing because it puts more. Actually, it's a good thing because I could feel it's actually putting more pressure on my leg muscles than because before the piston took part of that away. So it's actually more of a leg workout. So I'm actually very much enjoying it. Can you tell any difference in the way it went with the new chair and everything?
I'm not sitting on it.
No, but I mean from watching. Well, you were dancing too, though. You probably weren't like looking.
But now you know how I feel when I have literally no spring in my chair.
Yeah, right.
I still bounce, so I feel it in my legs. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Trying to go a little bit. Well, the thing is, on the chair that I was using in between, it was a wooden chair. So I knew if I started giving it this, that wood wouldn't survive. I wouldn't think. Shut up, Parson. Yes. I've literally, there's a piston in there, and I'm literally, but there's a chair in between me and the piston. So shut up.
Well, you got to use your words.
Well, here's the thing. In case you haven't noticed, in case you guys at home haven't noticed, obviously, I'm 50 years old. I got 4 kids. I'm not an idiot. I know what's going on. I'm from the city, okay? But I come from a place of purity and innocence. So a lot of times I say something, huh?
Sure.
You know very well that very often I'll say something or hear someone say something and automatically I assume not the worst, not the,
Yeah.
She's rolling her eyes. She's like, I know what goes on in that head of yours when nobody's looking. Yeah, but not out loud in front of people. Shut up. Anyway.
I had to tell you in private chat this morning what you looked like playing with your piston.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
I'm like, stop it.
Stop. I love it. I had no idea that you said that. I'm like, oh, yeah. Right. Oops. Anyway, guys. So somebody requested a tasing, but I can't find Voodoo. I don't know where he went. Have you guys seen him?
Oh, and Blackheart Night, try using an S instead of a Z. See if it goes through that way.
What are you trying to do?
It won't let him use the word tase anymore in a super chat.
Oh, that's weird.
It is.
Oh, look, just Jenny for $4.99 for Ray Springing Chair Fund.
Thank you.
All right. It looks like I'm going to have to give you a raise from a nickel a month to 10 cents a month. Man, that's a pretty big raise. How about 6 cents? Frauditor Comedy Show's here. No, he's not in my butt. I'm looking down. I don't see. Oh, you little brat. There he is. All right. What the? All right. All right, shine on, you crazy diamond. Let's go.
Oh, man, he found me. Thank Thanks a lot for turning me in, Frauditor Comedy Show. Get Scruffy over here and tell him to help me hide again next time, man. I know he's a good dude. Anyway, whoa. Hello, ma'am. How are you? All right. Well, don't talk my ear off or anything. Yeah. You weren't gonna smack me, were you? Oh, dag nabbit. Oh, there it is. Yeah. You need a new soundboard, Hez. Anyway, this guy, he's an idiot. I'm the professional. This guy, he don't know what he's doing. And this lady, I'm not going to say anything mean about her. She don't put up with my nonsense the way Hez does. Anyway,
I know who makes you talk, so you better not say anything mean.
Oh, crap. Yeah. Hey, I'm evil, man. I can't help it. It's in my blood. Ow! Oh, no, it's coming out. One more. Can't approve.
Anyway, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that tasing was dedicated to Blackheart Night. All right.
Frauditor Comedy Show is here. Erica's here.
Erica Lanto! Or Bandit! Erica's here! What's up, Erica? Good to... Damn it, what's wrong with my buttons today? There it is. Talk about pushing buttons. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, what is this? Big Bork Little Bite. Next time, try hiding in a good internet connection. We all know Hez doesn't even know where that is. Have another tasing towards the Ray Ray Chair Fund. All right.
Thank you.
Graham from the Graham and Bob Show's here. I said hello earlier. Yeah, I know. Another tasing. It's amazing. Big Bork Little Bite. What a surprise. I'm sorry, guys. Every once in a while, you guys just make me laugh. And I can't stop.
Laughter's contagious. What are we laughing at, Az? Me getting tased. Yeah, wait. What? Me getting tased? That's not funny. No. You roll, man. You roll. No more forever. Dagnabbit! Ballet! Okay, all right. Wait, I can do this one because it's Christmas time. I'll do this one for you guys. Wait, I'm gonna go full screen for this one. Check this out. Yeah, you're gonna like this, man. Dun, 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 dun. Look, I'm on the tip of my toes. The peanut cracker sucks. Hate that dancing. That stupid play. Toys that are alive? What a stupid concept. I mean, seriously, who would ever want to watch a show about toys that are actually alive? And, wait, what? Oh, crap!
The Nutcracker Suite, ladies and gentlemen, as performed, sung and performed, and danced by Who's Now Voodoo. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized you said Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd suck too? Big tase for that one.
of all time. Really?
Pizza time.
Crap. Oh man, hold on a second, dude. Let me get this. I don't know nothing about no wires, man. I didn't mess up Hess's internet. It wasn't me. Yeah. Wait. Oh crap! Evidence. I didn't do it. Yeah. Hey. So what were you guys saying? You were telling me about. Oh yeah. Do you guys know who the worst band in the world is? Like the worst band ever? Like worse than Rush, worse than The Doors, worse than Led Zeppelin, worse than Pink Floyd, worse than Deep Purple, worse than Quicksilver Messenger Service, worse than Chicago, worse than the Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, worse than the Rolling Stones, the most disgusting, deplorable band ever, The Doors. What? Two bits. Jamie Palmetto Albay gives us a kiss. Ah! Oh no, not that. Oh no, she's. Well, well, I don't know if I. Wait, Daddy. What do you want? You can leave. What? Go ahead, go. It's okay. Can I go? All right, bye, sucker. Pretty lady. I'd be more than happy to take the kiss for Daddy from you. That would be very nice. I would like it very much. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait. Hez has a sound effect for that. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you, nice lady. You're so sweet. Isn't she pretty, guys? Oh, thank you. Okay, wait, hold on. Here, can you talk for a second? I have to go get something. I have a special gift for my daddy. See what I got? You're not gonna tell him, are you? No. Okay, thank you, nice lady. You're sweet. Okay. Isn't she beautiful, guys? Okay. Daddy! What do you want? I thought you told me to leave. I did, but I have a present for you for Christmas. A Christmas present for me? I never got a Christmas present before. What do you got? Oh, gee. Thank you, nice lady. Bye, guys. It has removed that needle now. I pressed it in deeper. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Now what are we gonna do?
All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome sausage sandwiches on toast with no bone. Ladies and gentlemen, Hezokuai presents new and improved boneless ice cream. All right. Speaking of promotions, don't forget to join us Saturday for the Saturday Night Snafu with our returning co-host, Cupcake, Frauditor News Network. She was here last week. It was awesome. Our guest this week is going to be the one and only, the amazing Triggered Limey. How excited are you for Triggered Limey and Cupcake to be back at the same time? Because he's been a guest before.
Very. Oh, echoing again. Damn.
It's not the echo, it's the schmecko of the specko. I don't know. It don't bother me none. And of course, the week after that, the new guy, WillX054, is going to be here. He's been a great support of the channel. I've seen him in the chat every day since I played his video.
Yeah. He's been here every morning.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's still here now, but he was earlier. I did see him earlier.
Yay. All right. Round of applause for WillX054. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget every Thursday, that's tomorrow, every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Hez and Ray Make Your Day, brought to you by Hez and Ray Production Studios. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very, very fan participation heavy show. What we do is we set up polls in the chat. We show highlights from the videos that we showed on the morning show during the week, and then you guys vote for who the biggest Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the week is. It's very important that you guys vote because, Ray, do you decide who the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the week is?
No.
Do I decide?
No.
Who decides?
They do.
You guys. So make sure you join us tomorrow afternoon for the Hez and Ray Make Your Day show, brought to you by Hez and Ray Production Studios, starring me and my beautiful co-host for Thursdays, the one and only, the amazing Ray Ray. It's all good in the hood. We love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Now, Graham, how many times do I have to say hello to you before you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Graham from the Graham and Bob Show has arrived. All right. Parson, you decide if you vote, dag nabbit. Back to the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch some more of this more in court. How do you feel about this idiot and his follow-up court appearance?
I just focused on the fact that he has to stand over his phone, so he looks like he's like alpha and strong, and I'm gonna win, damn it.
Yes, I noticed that too. Like he's again going back to the whole idea of like the Dunning-Kruger thing. He's so confident in his stupidity. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to it, guys. I love you guys. Best fans in the world. Thank you for joining us once again. Here we go with the video.
Is the false name issue, which is what probably I'll let a jury decide on that, because this other stuff. That's why I had you on. There was an opportunity. These were things that were filed, that he had filed, and I don't know if you've read them or had a response, or I know you probably haven't, but your office. It says, notice to all law enforcement, nationals or citizens are not required to show identification to a police officer. So what I'm going to do, he cited a Supreme Court case, Collender versus Lawson, 461 U.S. 352, 1983. And it says, in which the United States Supreme Court ruled that a police officer could not arrest a citizen merely for refusing to present identification. Now, I'm not even going, did you get arrested, Mr. Grayson Bay?
I was obtained.
Excuse me, but did you just say you were obtained? By whom? The third grade level of education, please? I believe the word you're looking for is detained.
So if there's no arrest, then how is this even pertinent here?
And under my jurisdiction, that's an arrest.
But we're not under your jurisdiction.
Once he touched my vehicle, it's a violation.
Well, listen, I don't recognize your jurisdiction in this court. I recognize the state of Michigan ordinances and laws and the Michigan court rules. So I'm going to conclude that this based on this document that you've given me, this would be your lead case. That I'm not going to consider that necessarily an arrest. You weren't taken into custody, were you?
Yeah, he touched me.
Yeah, he touched you. And that poor officer will be spending the next decade trying to get the smell of 7-Eleven dumpster juice off his hand because of it.
I know.
7-Eleven dumpster juice.
That's yeah. I don't have anything. If that's your authority that I just read as far as your Morris Nation, I don't understand that.
On your honor, also I'm not asking for a jury trial. I'm asking for you to make this decision. I'm asking for you.
But I told you that I'm not going to waive your jury trial rights. You're going to let
I don't want a jury trial. I want you.
It
I
doesn't.
trust you.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I trust
sir.
you. I think you can make a firm decision and what's going on here. I'm pretty sure you see.
I'm going to
what's
make a
going on.
decision right now on this stuff. Right now, on most of it, all I told you I'm going to do is the failure to ID.
Oh, shoot. I don't want this to hang up now.
The failure, false info, and ID. I'm not going to make a decision on that. I'm going to let a jury make the decision on that.
I'm not really getting an understanding. I mean, I don't think you can even find 12 more people to even judge me or my peers. I mean, I'm not even going to consent.
Just go on YouTube and do a search for Morse. You'll find a bazillion of them. Ladies and gentlemen, can you tell by the hats what time it is? It's time for another. That's 2. Super. Can you remember the adjectives now, Ray? Oh, you're muted, hon.
I didn't know I was having a test. Hardcore.
Super.
Mega.
Ultra.
Happy dance.
Hardcore happy dance. All right. I love it.
I didn't know I was getting tested. I'm sorry. I would have studied.
That's all right. It's all in fun. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second Super Mulcha. No, I can't do it.
That's what you got.
It's not a mulch. It's an ultra, super, mega, ultra, hard, core, happy dance. All right. Love you guys. Best fans in the world. This is going to be fun. Oh, man. And when the hats come out, you know it's going to be real. Here's the deal. Let's go. Oh my goodness gracious me. That was awesome. Oh man. Oh man. So how you liking today's show so far, Ray?
Digging it.
Yeah, right. Especially for a Wednesday show. I think we're doing good. I'm feeling it today, you know. Even though I'm a little under the weather because of my allergies and stuff. With the new chair and everything, it just literally puts a spring back in my step. All right.
Your step?
My dance? Yeah, my dance steps. There you go. Hey.
I don't think it's your butt.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Puts the spring in. Oh, no, I don't. Puts the spring back in my butt. No, I don't know, man. That might not sound right. Oh.
Hey, we don't kink shame here.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the video. Could this guy, I mean, seriously, like, if you were trying to write a character in a story where you're making fun of Moors, would he basically not talk just like this guy?
He would talk like this guy. He would look like this guy. He would act like this guy. I mean, I think he thinks this judge is on his side at this point.
Yes. Well, you can't get 12 Moors to judge me, but you judge me. It'll be all right.
I trust you. Yeah.
Yeah, you trust me to lock your ass up.
Yeah, you shouldn't, because I think he's a little pissed at you, you know?
Yes.
A little bit.
I'd kind of throw the book at you if it was up to me, pal.
Yeah. Oh, my. He's just delusional. This guy's delusional.
Yes.
Capital D.
Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to it. Oh, man, this guy's so dumb.
Into that. So I don't understand.
Well, how are you going to let me why do you want me to do it? I'm not Moorish.
Well, then you need to file a motion to dismiss this case.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
You got to file those motions on your own.
I'm telling you verbally right now. I'm filing a motion to dismiss this case.
Okay, I'm going to dismiss. I'm not going to grant the motion.
Take it to the next level.
Motion
I'm not
denied.
paying. I'm not paying. That's just it. I'm
You're
Morris
not what?
American, man. I'm Morris American. Okay?
I'm not going to go back.
That's my birthright.
Listen, I understand that. Listen, right. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not disputing.
Right. I don't even think the prosecutor even wanted to attempt to even battle this. And it's not even against you, Judge. I understand your situation. You wants to be the ref. You can be the referee in this, but I don't think the prosecutor even want to go through this.
All right.
Motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
I'm not gonna grant it.
Okay. Well, do what you do,
Mr. Morgan, go ahead and speak with Ms. Tucker and Mr. Greer. All right.
All right, thank you. Ms. Tucker, can you go back to the breakout room? Just tap your prompt. Tap your prompt, please.
Your Honor, I need you to accuse yourself.
Accuse himself of what? I mean, other than accusing himself of the murder of your hopes and dreams that he's about to commit.
All right, no, I'm going to continue on. So that's the case he cited.
I filed a motion for you to accuse yourself.
I'm going to deny it.
Okay. Well,
you can put it in writing. I'll deny it. So let's continue on with this notice to all law enforcement that the Supreme Court case was cited, and I haven't read that case yet, but I'll look it up. There is no such thing as failure to identify. You can sue the police for an illegal arrest and resist arrest with impunity. Okay, so he cited some cases here, State versus Robinson. That's looks like a Maryland case. State versus Mobley in those North Carolina case, State versus Adams versus State, Georgia case. And I guess you're saying on those cases that the person did not have to, you can sue the police, that they sued the police and successfully sued the police for a wrongful arrest and resistant arrest. personal.
Your Honor, excuse me. I also have Thompson versus Smith, the right to travel.
Well, that's on the next. I'm going under the failure to identify heading there.
Oh, okay.
That's under the next heading. So the next heading is personal liberty, the right or power of locomotion, of changing one's situation, or moving one's person to whatsoever place one's own inclination may direct without imprisonment or restraint, unless by due course of law. Unless by due course of law. Now, I don't know where you got this. If this is the law, you didn't cite anything from that.
It goes on into Thompson versus Smith, the right of a citizen to travel.
Okay, the right of a citizen to travel upon a public highways and to transport one's property thereon, either by carriage or automobile, is not a mere privilege with a city, which a city may prohibit or permit at will, but a common right which she has under the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
And again,
I believe I've read
Murlock versus.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, let's deal with this one right quick. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay. No problem.
What are you saying? What do you believe this case says?
Are you referring to me, Your Honor?
Yes.
It says what it says. I'm just waiting on your decision.
It says what it
I'm
says.
here to defend my birthright and my nationality.
Well, that was just a fancy way of saying that you have no idea what the case law you cited says. But don't worry, because Judge Perkins is about to destroy all of your citations in the most memorable fashion.
When you say that 5-pointed star on the street, leave me alone. That's my nationality. That's all I ask for. We should be questioning the officer for even bringing me to you. They got to have respect for that nationality, and that's all I'm here to prove. My nationality and my birthright. All that other color stuff and colorism calling me black, I'm not permitting that. I'm sorry. You're not going to pull me over because I'm driving around black. That is real. DWB is real. But when you turn around and have a nationality, that's where it stops. He probably shouldn't have brought me to you, and that's the issue. We should be holding him accountable for his actions, not you or the prosecutor. I'm pretty sure the prosecutor don't even want to battle this. But I'm going to stand on my birthright and my nationality. That's my right. That's my common law. I'm very passionate about it, Your Honor, as you can see. So if I seem a little upset or if I get a little, mischief at you, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But my birthright will stand. I don't want to be a United States citizen no more. I'm not subject to United States no more. I'm tired of paying taxes. I can't even afford the insurance. My birthright is all I'm standing on. That's all I have, Your Honor. All due respect. I'm Morris American. I'm indigenous to this land. Nobody dragged me from Africa. This is my land. And you're going to respect me when you see that flag. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go back to what you filed here. Thomas versus Smith, 154 Southeast 579. I think you need to read that in its entirety, because this is one of the cases that I've seen before.
So at this point, the video is actually starting to get back into. Oh, Ray, I brought you on screen. I don't know if you noticed. I'm sorry. But this is getting back into, even though it's a skeptic doing it, it's a different video. This is getting back to the same footage we watched the other day. And it's all basically just the judge saying all your case laws that you're quoting are literally the opposite of what you're quoting them for.
Yep.
So,
because they quote mine and cherry pick what they want, and they don't read past the little bit that kind of confirms what they're saying. If they read the whole thing like he's saying, they should.
My dog's knocking on the door. I got to go let her in. So I'm actually going to put the video back on for a minute just while I go get her. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. I got to take care of the dog.
Okay.
That has been filed, and it appears to the court that it's saying exactly the opposite of what you believe it's saying. It is saying that the city can revoke your license. You don't have the authority to operate a vehicle on the city streets.
I don't think anyone is surprised anymore when a sovereign citizen cites case law that debunks his own claims. However, listening to a judge explain this level of stupidity is a welcome change.
You want to battle the.
All right, sorry guys, but my priorities are my actual baby's number one and my fur baby's number two. So, sorry, I had to take care of the dog. All right, Dakota, let me in. I know it. Yeah, she's a good girl. Good girl. Whew. So anyway,
she's a baby. Remember that.
That's right. She's the baby. Dagnabbit. She's so sweet too. For those of you who haven't been following along, my dog, she's having a lot of trouble with her hips, her back paws. She could barely even use them. I have to, when she wants to come in, I have to literally like lift her up, into the house. And she's a big girl, so that's a lot of work. Anyway, so any final thoughts on this idiot?
He's about to get in some big trouble with the judge. That's all I know.
Right. Well, they end up, setting it for jury trial and then giving them a date to come back.
Well, no, that's not what happens. He gets a jury trial in one, I think, or two of the instances. The rest the judge rules on.
Oh, right. That's right. Oh, yeah. You're right. I forgot about that. Here. Let's see, guys. Wait a minute. Erica's dog isn't doing well. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Yes, Lisa's like, keep watching. Yeah. Okay. All right. I got you. Let's go ahead and finish the video.
Erica's asking how old Angel is.
14. So Angel, she's old. But yes, God bless everybody and your dogs and your families and your fur babies. Absolutely, positively. Big fans of the fur babies here at the Hezokuai Show. I suggest the towel sling works like a charm. Oh, that is not a bad idea. I will definitely try that. Thank you so much for the suggestion, Judy. All right, let's go.
A dead entity. That's what it is. You want to charge me on this dead entity side, and I can't.
No, I don't know what you mean by charging on the dead. I'm going by. Wait a minute. Here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna talk. You're gonna listen. I'll let you talk. I'll listen.
Let's get it. You're right.
You filed this.
That's right.
You cited this case law. Okay, so you're saying, and I'm giving you the benefit of going over this stuff.
Thank you.
This is another case that I'm gonna that you cited that I am going to tell you that it's actually Shuttlesworth versus Birmingham. This is the court actually takes offense to you filing this.
It's a court case.
I do.
It's a court case. How will you be offensive?
I'm taking offense to you filing this and using this in your filing as a reason for you not to have a driver's license. And I don't know if you've read this case or not. It doesn't seem and appear that you've read any of these cases thoroughly, because I've gone through each one of these cases at different times, and if each of them say exactly the opposite of what you appear that it says. And the Shuttlesworth case goes back to a time in history where we're still dealing with, where Reverend Shuttlesworth was a reverend in Birmingham, Alabama. And you're citing this case to saying that Shuttlesworth was saying that he can drive without a valid driver's license.
Definitely travel.
That analogy to this case, and it's saying nothing of that sort. And I wish you would take time and read to what this case is saying, because I don't even think you, as a Moorish American, would I think you would retract this case law right here from what you've filed. You're using the people in the civil rights era who are trying to fight for their rights to march on down a public street. That's what this case was about. He's on the any
Pizza.
arrested Mr. Shuttlesworth for not having a license to congregate.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
But
you're right.
and you're saying that he needs to have a license. That is analogous to you not having a license to drive.
Judge Perkins, I know you watch these videos.
We offered him counsel then. He denied the counsel. Go back and look at the video. It's got over 270-some thousand views on it.
I wonder whose video he could be talking about. And I just want to say from me and my subscribers that we love you, Judge. You're strict, you're just, and you're fair. And we absolutely love watching you destroy these societal cancers.
If he want to proclaim he's black, he needs a license.
All right, I'm done with this. I've spent enough time on this, and as what I'm going to do is I'm going to rule on the cases ahead of trial for the refusal to exhibit driver's license. I'm going to find you guilty of that. For the refusal of for having no insurance and no proof, I'm going to find you responsible. I'm going to find you responsible for an expired plate. We'll go to trial on the seatbelt, a formal hearing on the seatbelt issue tomorrow, and the false ID tomorrow. All right, that's going to be the ruling of the court. If there's nothing further, Mr.
Yeah, there is, Your Honor. Can you send that information in writing? You have the address.
It's going to be on the ROA, and you can get a transcript made up by the court. All right.
Okay.
What time you gotta be?
What time is court tomorrow?
It's going to be come on at 8:30.
Okay, you're going to do this again? Because no jury trial.
It's going to be a jury trial. All right.
I want a jury trial.
But you don't make the rules.
But tomorrow, tomorrow I'm just going to put a request in. And
jury trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Very well.
All right, so that's the end of the video. He was found guilty or responsible on all of his charges except 2. And those 2 charges will be heard in front of a jury today. So his appearance will have already taken place by the time this video releases today. So I'll put a link to Judge Perkins' courtroom if you want to watch it for yourself. Now, they may not air it because it is an in-person hearing, but if they do, you know I'll bring it straight to you tomorrow. So if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, then hit the dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.
Love Team Skeptic. Is he not one of the best in the business?
When I first came into frauditing, watching them, it was through Team Skeptic, like through Flat Earth and then to Team Skeptic. So he's one of the first I started watching. Yep.
That's awesome. Let me see if they actually have this trial. Because he said he would leave a link, so I'm just pulling it up. He's live right now.
SP 1230360 counts
Oh, it's
1,
just a
2, and
meeting. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted, because that would have been great if it was the trial was live right now to follow it up with the actual trial. But whatever. Unless that was yesterday at this point, probably. I don't know. Anyway, thank you once again, everyone, for joining us. I wanted to show you some things before I wrap it up. What all this hubbub with my chair was all about. This is the old piece that I removed. There's two of them, this and the piston. But I wanted to show you all the trouble I was having on my chair was all came from this. You see that crack right there?
No. Oh, right there. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay.
Yeah. But on this whole big thing, that crack, that's what was causing all my problems. So I had to take this off. And then this is the old piston. And what's crazy is the new one, the one that I'm sitting on right now, the actual air compressor part is all the way up to here. It's that much bigger to hold that much more pressure. So there's only like that much sticking out that's actually inside the chair. But getting this thing out, this is the thing I had to bash with the hammer to get it removed. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm putting this in the trash. Or maybe I could recycle it. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you should recycle that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set that up. For that, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to join us every Saturday for the Saturday Night Snafu with me. Ray will be there, of course, and my co-host. Yes, last week was the triumphant return of Cupcake, and she'll be back next Saturday. How excited are you once again for the return of the fabulous Cupcake, right?
Oh, yes, very excited. I'm so happy she's better. That's the whole thing is I wanted her to be better, you know. Didn't like it that she was in so much pain, you know.
Right.
It sucks.
And that's exactly it. I mean, obviously we love her and we love having her on the show, but it's the fact that she's healthy enough to be back on the show is really, really, really the best part, you know?
Yeah.
And what makes it so like amazingly good, you know, and happy. And then of course, what's going to happen tomorrow afternoon, Ray?
Hez and Ray make your day.
That's right. The Hez and Ray Make Your Day show, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brought to you by Hezo Ray Production Studios. That's right. We're going to watch clips from all the videos we covered during the week. And we're going to put polls in the chat so you guys could vote for the Butterbrain Douche Canoe of the Week. And who decides who the Douche Canoe of the Week is?
Not me.
Do I?
No.
Who does?
They do.
You do. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You got to show up. You got to vote. You got to keep this Thursday show going. And of course, there's going to be the standard morning show like there is every Thursday morning. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I love you guys. You're the best ding dong dang dagnap fans in the world. As always and forever. Always and forever. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Of course, I'm going to do the Elvis Gnome. But I'm going to go out because I always have like one of my songs playing when I go out. But today I'm going to go out. I mentioned it earlier. I saw the new Godzilla movie yesterday, and I was geeking out because they use in the score the actual original Godzilla theme. So I'm going to go out with that song playing because that song gets me pumped, and hopefully it'll get you guys pumped for the day. Here we go with the Godzilla theme. But first of all, yeah, I'm all shook up.
You guys think you're funny,
What?
huh?
Yeah, what do you mean, Drew?
I say I need a break because I had a coffee 30 minutes ago, and you're like, no, one more video, and this
More
is.
man poos.
You guys think you're funny,
What?
huh?
Yeah, what do you mean, Drew?
I say I need a break because I had a coffee 30 minutes ago, and you're like, no, one more video, and this
More
is.
man poos.
That is not what it's really about, is it?